Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Martin Hamilton, and today we're going to talk about stress. Everyone encounters stress. Um, so I felt that this was an important topic, especially in today's society. What is stress? Basically, it's a natural response to our environment, right? As our environment changes, our body changes. It constitutes a state of threaten bodily stability. And it's our body aim to kind of maintain peace. All living things, the plants, humans, whatever it may be, all living things experience stress. So God has interwoven our body or systems to work together to manage stress brilliantly. And it's when our body is unable to adapt to stress is when we all often start to experience diseases or disease state. So, sorry here. So, the main system that manages stress is the autonomic nervous system, and there are two system or nervous system within the autonomic nervous system. One is called the parasympathetic nervous system and the sympathetic nervous system. The one we're going to focus on today is the sympathetic nervous system because that's the one that help us to adapt to stress. So the sympathetic system is what we refer to as the fight or flight system. And again, that's the system that helps us to adapt to stress. The parasympathetic system is referred to as rest and digest. That's the system that manages your body on a daily basis. And these systems together, both autonomic and parasympathetic, the sympathetic and parasympathetic system, they act outside of our control. So we have no control over these systems. So all systems are affected by these two systems, but the three most consequential systems are your nervous system, what we call your endocrine system, or the system that's responsible for controlling your hormones, and your cardiovascular systems. And during stress, our body goes through many behavioral and physical changes. So one of the first change we often tend to experience during stress is kind of a redirection of our behavior. If we're calm, we get very agitated. Some folks may even get depressed and at times. So you may get episodes of anxiety, episodes of depression. It all depends on the individual and how they cope with stress. You get an increase in arousal and alertness, so you become very aware of what's going on. Your vision improve in most cases, and your audio improve as well. You get suppression of feeding behavior. So when you're stressed, you don't eat as well. That's one of the reasons why when folks are stressed, they often tend to lose weight and not have an appetite. You tend to get gastric and intestinal slowing. Again, that's just your body managing your system to adapt to stress. Rather than your body focusing on your GI system, it sends all the blood and nutrients, or most of the blood and nutrients, to your brain and your heart. Those systems that are most important to manage those stressful situations. It suppresses your reproductive system. Hence the reason why many women, when they're stressed, they tend to go into preterm labor or even have, or may even experience other birth conditions, or may even lose the baby. Physical adaptation. Oftentimes when you're stressed, your body, obviously your heart pumps much faster, your vessels dilate, and your body, especially your brain and your heart, takes in more oxygen and nutrients because it has to be able to make energy to handle a stressful environment. you tend to have increase in blood pressure. And again, your heart rate increases, and that prevents you from essentially from fainting or being dizzy. If your blood pressure dilates, or if your blood vessel dilates while you're in a stressful environment, that's bad. You're likely going to pass out. That's why actually some folks, when they experience a very stressful event, someone may have scared them or whatever it may be. Some folks you may see them pass out, and rather than the body adapting in terms of increasing blood flow, constricting and increasing the blood flow, it will dilate and prevent blood from flowing to the heart and the brain, and so folks will often pass out. You may get increase in blood sugar. Stress is very bad for folks with diabetes, obviously. And one of the reasons why is because it increases the hormone cortisol. Cortisol, again, is very important for maintaining blood pressure and to produce energy for use. And in doing so, it causes the body to produce a lot of glucose, a lot of sugar. So that's why folks who are stressed, oftentimes they tend to have poor diabetes control. You may see inhibition of the immune system. When you're stressed out, your body do not make those cytokines that's needed to make the white blood cells or the antibodies. So oftentimes you may see folks who are very stressed out. They may have there may be immunocompromised or a suppressed immune system. So how do we manage stress? This is an important topic. There are many ways to manage stress, right? Everybody have their own coping mechanism. The first, obviously, recommendation is to pray, right? Prayer is always important. Someone once told me that, peace is not the absence of problem, but it's the presence of God in the midst of those problems. So if you want to experience peace, you pray, okay? The next recommendation is exercise, okay? You want to go exercise. Exercise increase endorphins, increase blood flow, relaxes you. So it's very important that you exercise. Eating well, important that you eat well. All right. Again, especially for diabetics, you want to maintain a well-balanced diet, a diet good in protein, moderate carbohydrate, just to be able to provide your body sufficient energy to adapt to stress and to prevent weight gain. You want to partake in activities that you enjoy doing, whether it's gardening, gardening, watching television, reading, whatever activity you enjoy doing, try to partake in those activities. The whole goal is to try to relax and to increase those endorphins and reduce your blood pressure. Yoga, very important. Meditation. For a lot of folks, this is an important stress reliever. So you want to meditate when you get the opportunity. So again, this allows your body to relax. Your body produces what's called catecholamines. The sympathetic nerve system produces these catecholamines. And what these catecholamines does, it causes a lot of constriction of your blood pressure. In addition to the blood pressure constriction, it causes your heart to beat fast. And it causes the increase in cortisol. So the more relaxed you are, the less your body will release these catecholamines. And lastly, and my favorite is vacation, right? Nothing better than a nice vacation to relax. I'm a beach guy. I love the beach, and any opportunity I have, I try to take it to go to the beach and enjoy it. But whatever you enjoy doing on vacation, take a vacation.